Right, so I have made a mug and I like to turn this into a cup and saucer. So today I want to show you how I trim the plate to fit the mug. This one and this one has been done, and I'm going to use this one to trim to show you how I finish it. So first I am using water to stick the piece on the wheel head to trim the bottom. So to be able to do that, you have to learn how to tap center, because if you don't, once you place your piece down and put the water, your part might stick on the wheel head already. So by tap centering, you can move the clay, and then once you get a center, just put some pressure and it will stick on the wheel head. Okay, first I will use my number 3 carbide tool to do most of the rough trimming. Remove the most clay off. First I level it. And then I can define the width of the foot, just roughly, so give me some idea where is the clay that I need to remove it. So some people told me that they don't want a chatter when the tool start to chatter. How do I avoid it? There are a couple ways to do it. If you find out that your tool start to chatter, first you can try to use the corner. Okay, more of the corner instead of the tip, because the tip is away from the handle, so it's easy to get vibrate. But if your cutting point is closer to the corner, your tool will be more firmer. And also, if you hold the tool this way, start to chatter, you might want to tip over, so your cutting angle is a little bit different to avoid the chattering mark, the unwanted chattering. And also you can see that I always put my left thumb sticking it out to hold it, to support it. If you have only one hand to hold the tool, it's sometimes easy to get vibrate. Okay, so get some support so that you can hold your tool more firmly. And then the middle part here, I need to remove the clay. And again, I use more of the cutting point on the corner. Start from the center point and then just drag the tool to my right. And you can see that I still was using my left thumb to support the tool. Right, so I cut roughly the clay off, most of the clay off. And then for the detail, I will bring my number 2 carbide tool. The reason I'm using carbide tool is that I still have lots of stainless steel, but stainless steel is a little bit softer blade, so it wear out easily. But for carbide, it lasts much longer. I don't need to resharpen it as often. And then I'm using the corner of my number 2 to cut the fine decoration lines. Okay, so first I trim the foot so that it will be level, and then I put it back on the wheel, turn it upside down, and I'm going to trim the inside and do a little bit of decoration, and also refine here so that the cup is fitting better inside the little tip here. So I'm using using clay coil to anchor it down instead of using water, because the foot are already trimmed and nice, so I don't want to ruin the foot. So this time I'm using clay to hold it. Okay, so the inside here I have a little curve, so I'm not going to use the straight edge to cut it. Instead I'm using my number, this is my actually number 6 carbide tool that has a little curve here, so it's fitting nicely on the inside. Now you can see that my left hand is helping to support the whole handle of my trimming tool. And then again my number 2. Right, so I'm going to put a little bit of a chatter mark here using my number 1 stainless steel. Okay, this is made out of stainless steel instead of carbide to do the chattering. Right, so what I did was using my number 1 chattering tool and spin the wheel a little bit faster and hold the tool at a certain angle, and then slowly but steady move my tool. So the tool, the number 1 trimming tool, start to jump, so that it cut the texture in a consistent way so it looks nice. Okay, let me bring my mug. Okay, so it matched the texture here with the mug, so it's a carbon saucer. This mug has been dried out for a couple days, so that I make this part a little bit wider so that when they shrink they will fit. Okay, thanks for watching and see you next time.